Hello, welcome one and all. This is shaping up to be one of the greatest ROM hacks ever known to the Fire Emblem community. Are you excited? I know I am. Let's get ready for a grand experience. In Fire Emblem Andaron Saga. Welcome, guys. I know, we're gonna go recent episode after just another one. What can I say? I'm feeling generous today. Or maybe tomorrow by the time this is uploaded. Not sure. Either way, we're gonna begin chapter 2X. Let's go! Another gun chapter. Nice and simple. I'll break before the, pain, if you will. Chapter 2X. Agvik's Forest. Later that night, the party stops to find a suitable camp, deep into Agvik's Forest. This looks like a good, defensible clearing. We'll set up camp here for the night. I think we should march past this forest. I don't want to spend even one night here. There's no reason to worry. Centaurs are glory hunters. They won't attack random travelers needlessly. My house is no cruel with them, not that I know of. They'll leave us alone. So you claim, but that doesn't give me any comfort. Centaurs are a bunch of brutes. They are all mindless animals. I'm surprised by your ignorance. Centaurs are noble warriors, much like the Vikings we just fought. You're not making me feel better about our odds of survival. How do you know so much about the Centaurs anyway? My father hired them as auxiliary mercenaries during his rebellion. I met a few, drank some fine ale with them, had a jolly good time. Unlike Vikings who live and breathe honor, Centaurs focus on glory. They relish the thrill of a hunt against well-prepared foes. The only reason they would cast aside their values is if we wrong them. They detest thieves and curs. Well, at least I have one thing in common with them. Exactly. Don't worry, Jaka. The Centaurs won't bother us. Now, let's get a fire started. I haven't eaten all damn day. Here. I'm hot on the trail. Sir Alan must be in this direction. And here are some suspicious-looking campfires. Aha! I've caught up to you. Your dark deeds are over. Prepare yourself to face this expert's wrath, evildoer. Who are you, evil little girl? What are you doing in Agvik's Forest like this late at night? Don't think you can question me unless you want to do so from the afterlife. Give me back my teacher, or I'll unleash magic on you that you can't comprehend. There must be some misunderstanding. I don't have your teacher. Sir Alan definitely came this way. And just look at you. You're obviously a hooligan, creeping about up to no good. The only one creeping around is you. I am Prince Brudamon of House Steel. I'm not the type to go kidnapping a random magical teacher or whoever. What? Prince Brudamon of House Steel? Never heard of you. Alright, and you are? Lady Estelle, an unfathomable expert of the Lightbreakers. The Lightbringers? Not possible. Your robes are too shabby. I doubt you're even a librarian.
Watch your tone, hooligan. This expert packs a punch. My tracking skills are divine. I trailed Sir Alan right to you. You kidnapped him.
I didn't.
You totally did, I'm almost sure.
That statement lacked confidence.
I'm an expert!
Alright, look. You can stick around for tonight, Estelle. These woods are dangerous for a lone girl at this hour. I wouldn't want you to wander off and get hurt or something.
The hooligans threatened me. I knew you were a vile fiend. You will not touch me, you stinky hooligan pervert.
I fucking hate this woman already. Maybe she'll prove herself. Just search the camp for Alan. When you don't find him, stay here. You can camp with Lillianette for now.
Lady Lillianette? The famous playwright? Oh my gosh! I'm such a big fan!
So you heard of her, but not me. Relax. That's easy enough. Campsite, wow. Why does a torch have shade? That's kind of opposite. It's nice and cozy. Light Mage. Why not just call them monks? A self-proclaimed expert on Lightbringer magic. That's what on. So, Estelle.
It's the creepy pervert. He's here to oogle me again.
I'm not. You're much too young for me.
In other words, if I were older, you'd be all over me. Creep!
That's not what I meant.
Only a deviant would leave their words open for interpretation.
Look, I just came over here to make sure you search for Sir Alan. Clearly I didn't kidnap him.
Obviously, I uncovered the truth within seconds. I am an expert, you see.
Wait, so you know Alan isn't here?
Well, of course he isn't, but he was before. I can smell his trail.
Like, with your nose?
Exactly. I have a walrus's nose. I can track anyone, anywhere.
I don't think walruses are known for their sense of smell.
Of course you wouldn't think that. You're not an expert like I am.
My head hurts.
Imagine how Sir Alan's head felt when you tortured him, you deviant.
This must be how Sham feels every time he talks to others. Oh, Brudamon, don't bring him up. It's bad to mention the dead. Especially annoying people. That just hurts more when you realize what happened last chapter. Hello, Lillianette. What are you up to?
Oh, Sir Brudamon, you won't believe this. I just got my first ever piece of fan mail.
Pardon?
Fan mail, you know, from all the plays I've written. Some playwriters become so popular that admirers send them letters. Today, I finally received my first ever parcel from an admirer.
Hey, that's great. What did they say?
His name is Sir Hubert the Gallant.
Oh, damn. She's so famous that she crossed worlds.
He's a rich noble from Spear Garden.
I think you meant to say Adrestia.
He's seen all my plays 10 times and tells me he's my biggest fan. Why, he's even got a tattoo of me on his arm. Isn't that just delightful?
Great, clearly Edelgard wasn't enough. That sounds a little odd. Do fans usually do that sort of thing?
Of course! All the best playwriters have obsessives chasing them. You're not truly a master of the arts until fans pursue you in earnest. Oh, I can't wait to meet him someday. Sir Hubert must be incredibly handsome.
Mid at best. Well, if you insist, just be careful. There are some serious weirdos out there.
Haha, you worry too much, Prince Brudamon. Someday, I pray Sir Hubert will sweep me off my feet.
God, doing that voice is pain. But I do it for you guys. Because I like you. Good evening, Samuel. What are you up to? Oh, hello, young Master Brudamon. I'm writing a letter before bed. Oh, to who? My family back at Castle Rose. I'm simply detailing our journey. Worry not, for it contains no sensitive information. No problem. You wouldn't place our mission in jeopardy. You can write your letters as much as you wish. I'll even have Sham's Windlands Pegasi fly back in haste.
Why do you keep bringing him up, Brudamon? You trying to make me feel fucking bad or something? Damn! He's dead, let him die, he wanted to.
No need to make any special accommodations on my behalf. My family will receive their letters at an appropriate time. They have long grown used to my prolonged absences in past years. My sister Beatrice particularly runs our house in my absence. My only regret is not being there for my nephew Sio. Ah, I remember Sio. Wasn't he the one who left the country abruptly? Aye, he vanished shortly before the siege of our royal palace. Nobody found his body, but most believe he was taken and killed. A quiet assassination in the dead of the night. A terrible end. Might Sio still be alive? 5 years have passed, but he may yet draw breaths. Foreshadowing? This old man longs for his beloved nephew's safety. Sadly, time passes ceaselessly. I must face the awful reality. If Sio still lived, it would ease the pain in my heart. I have come to believe he died along with the rest. Well, here's to hoping, old Sam. Let us pray for your nephew's return. Thank you, young master. You are a good friend. Something smells good.
Oh! Are you hungry, Bajake? I've made a stew big enough to feed the whole camp. Even so, I bet you could eat the whole pot by yourself.
Good food. The foreigners won't understand. Their tongues are weak. Warriors require hearty meals. More blood, more muscles, a simple truce.
As my motto always said, healthy appetites make for healthy spirits.
Do you miss her?
Of course, but my mother has sailed to Valhalla's realm. There was no dishonor in her passing, unlike me.
Much like my wife, she had an honorable passing. You made the right choice. Trim betrayed our way. Try. We must fight for honor, always.
I suppose so. I just feel sick inside my stomach, you know? I hope this nauseous feeling fades over time.
It will. It always does.
Thanks, Bajarki.
Hello, Bajarki. So, I've been wanting to ask you about your raid. Why did Hornheim attack those villagers? Don't your people usually keep to themselves? Aye, we do. So, did something change? Aye, a new Jarl became champion. He instated wartime measures. Oh, my father mentioned Jarl Dormud, the Red ones. I take it he died, and some other guy replaced him? Aye, Dormud fell to Tyranor, the Sunderwalker. He killed Dormund in combat. Then he changed the laws. Vikings don't rule by bloodline. I've always found the idea confusing. If you keep slaying your leaders, you'll eventually run out of heads. It is our way of life. Foreigners lack eyes. You're an icebreaker, right? Do all Viking clans use combat to select their leaders? Only icebreakers do. Sadaki and Berserker do not. Sadaki is a spiritual clan. They have no Jarl, only a head shaman. Berserk rules via bloodline, much like you foreigners. I've heard bits and pieces about your Vikings from my world retainers, but not enough. It appears my knowledge is sorely lacking. I always assumed your people were all the same, though admitting so embarrasses me. We have our ways. You foreigners have yours. That is the cycle of life. Hello, Burret. Oh, something smells spicy. What are you cooking?
Hello, Sir Brudeman. I'm making onion soup. It's a traditional Horheim special recipe. How would you like to be my taste tester?
That sounds wonderful. Let me just lean over.
What do you think? Pretty good, right?
Barrett, what divine ingredients did you put in this?
Ingredients? Oh, a little bit of this and a little of that. Do you remember that boar Sir Jaka hunted earlier? And now Sir is not capitalized. Make up your mind, Mage. Well, that made for the pork base. Then I added a little salt.
Right. Anything else?
Of course. I made sure to stir in plenty of boar blood, some dirt.
Blood? Dirt? Why did... I mean, stuff like that.
Don't you know, Brudeman? You foreigners are so odd. The closer a meal is to the soil, the better it tastes. That's the rule. We give great honor to our world by mixing its soil into our meals.
I need to pay Lillianette a visit.
Wow, it seems Sir Brudeman must have loved my food. He practically jumped for joy. I'll bet he's visiting the healer to inform her of our new nutritional requirements.
Okay.
Got me some chalky milk.
Jaka, is something bothering you? You've been acting skittish since we entered Centaur Forest. I'm fine. Just not a big fan of this place, is all. We've both taken on men twice their size without flinching. What could possibly scare you about a simple forest?
Well, it's been embarrassing, really.
I promise I won't laugh.
If you insist. When I was little, my dad used to tell me stories about the centaurs. He'd say how they sneak into farms to grab bad children and eat them.
Oh, that's pretty dumb.
I'm a grown-ass man now, okay? I know he made those stories up. I know he only wanted to scare me. Still, they've stuck with me in the back of my mind. I don't like demi-humans. Not even now that I've grown up. I'm surprised your dad told you stuff like that. Didn't you and him get along pretty well? Yeah, I loved my dad. He died to plague remnants a decade ago. Wow. You sure Jock is not the main character? He's got a dead dad. He was a famous halberdier. Just, you're a soldier, what do you know? Who fought for House Steel. After he died, he left my mother to fend for my sister and me. In the last few years, mother became bedridden with a fever. My sister, Fimk, has to take care of her while I'm busy freelancing. Is that why you became a mercenary? To pay for your mother's care? Yes, I love my mother, but she can barely get out of bed these days. Okay, Castor. It hurts to see her like that. I could help you, you know. Thanks, broad. But you know me, I don't want anyone's charity. However, if I ever die in battle, I hope you'll take care of her. You know I will, Jaka. Oh, how sweet. Give me a hand axe. Where's Coulter? Hey there, Angelus. How are you? Ho-ho! Good morning, Brutamon. I am doing well, thank you. It's 9:40, damn. Well, I guess it might be 12 in the morning. I'm just sitting and reading a scroll about King Catus. Oh, the Lightbringer. I know you were not his fan, but his story was so interesting. Now that he's gone, his tale is such a dramatic and interesting read. Maybe Catus was a nice guy, but he was an imbecile too. His laziness caused the Steelix plagues to unconstrained spread. That's not wrong, but what else do you know about him? Well, not much, I guess. I just fought in the war. Didn't pay much attention to the political details. I see. Then please allow me to reglay you regarding his life. I think you'll find his legend more nuanced than you recall. Alright, but can you spice it up a little? History is so boring. Can do, ho-ho! King Catus ruled Andaron for 27 years. Like his predecessors, he was a soft-spoken man. He was not known for his prowess with weaponry. He wed Lady Iris of House Rank, but he wasn't faithful to her. Many scribbles spoke of Catus' love for palace courtesans. He spent a lot of time watching plays put on by Stylixian dancers. Yeah, he was a womanizer. That guy, worse than me. Again, Clock, what the fuck are you talking about? But Catus was also talented in many ways. Did you know he enjoyed reading scrolls like me? Catus was said to have read 1,000 novels. He also dabbled in as many professions. Oh, professions? That's right. He was a capable dancer and pickpocket alike. He learned to blacksmith, brew potions, and write plays. Catus, a pickpocket? A blacksmith? But he was a king. Why even bother? You know, Brutamon, a royal's life is often told. They tend not to have many friends or companions. Catus stayed cooped up in the castle and became bored. To have some fun, he would practice side professions. I had no idea. I just knew my father hated him.
He was a lecherous and lazy king, but he was not evil. He simply did not have any interest in politics. It's sad. You and him might have been good friends, made good friends. Perhaps, but I will never forgive him for the plague. His interaction killed too many of my friends. Inaction. Well, I hope you learned new facts about Catus. People are not characters in a play, Bertamon. He wasn't a villain bent on genociding the innocents. He was simply a flawed man. A sad story. Perhaps if he hadn't been a king, but an ordinary noble, he might still be alive. I'd like to have seen that branch of history play out. Hey, Sia, how are you holding up? Are you growing accustomed to travel?
What is that supposed to mean?
Come again?
Why are you asking me that ridiculous question?
Sorry, I figured since you never left your home, travel might be difficult for you. Some people quickly grow homesick. Others become lost by their new surroundings.
Oh, I assumed you were hitting on me again.
I wasn't.
Good. I'm like half your age. I hate when older men chase me.
Are you 12? You look awfully mature for a 12-year-old.
Of course I'm not 12. Why would you even ask that?
Because I'm only 24.
Oh, hey.
I'm not some old man.
What? You're not in your 30s?
No, gods, no. Do I look like that old to you? Get fucked, Claude. I'm the same age as Coulter, for heaven's sake. So Coulter's also 24, huh?
Oh. Well, good luck once you reach your 30s then. If you look like this now, I hate to see you as an old man.
If you weren't Coulter's sister, I might slap some sense into you.
Now you're talking my language.
What?
What?
Okay. By the divines, what damned dastard? Who did this? Who put a turd in my boot? There's Coulter.
Okay, right, let's see what's up with you.
Damn it! This is an outrage! When I find out who did this, I swear I'll wring their neck! Is something the matter, Fred? You're screaming like a lunatic. Is something wrong? Yes, yes indeed! Some dastard snuck into my tent! Did they steal anything? No, they didn't. Then how do you know? I'm a messical man. One who values order. I have a specific system for storing my books. I order them by name, by title. But lo and behold, some sneaky cur has rearranged my books without permission. Now they're all out of order. I won't get any sleep until I fix this damned mess. Calm down, Fred. Are you sure you didn't put them in the wrong order yourself? I have developed the system over many years. I know it inside and out. I would never make such a mistake. Well, I can't fathom who would hold a grudge against you. You're such a friendly guy after all.
Thank you, Brutamon. I never expected such thoughtful words from you of all people.
I'm sure. Good luck with the books.
Wait, was he being sarcastic again? I can never get a read on that man.
Hello there! You must be the new girl, Estelle! Welcome to the second Prince Brudamon's company. I can't believe I'm meeting Lady Lynette of House Rose. You must be at least half as pretty as I always imagined. Thank you, I suppose.
Is it true that you wrote Dawn's Light while visiting a Lightbringer shrine?
Oh, yes! My Grampy took me to one a few years ago. When I was there, I had a vision of Lady Dawn. I have felt the need to spread our light to the masses.
Well, I don't want to brag, but I'm a Lightbringer expert. I noticed some flaws in the play and intend to have you fix them.
Flaws? But it's a work of fiction. It's not based on true events.
Let's talk about the lead actress, Lady Gazelle. She's terrible. Why did you make her hair white? It should be brown like mine.
Whatever do you mean, Estelle? Lightbringers have white hair.
That's not true. I'm an expert of the Lightbringers, you know. And look at my hair. It's brown. Plus, my teacher, Sir Alan, is a bald man. He has no hair at all. And he's a real Lightbringer, too.
Perhaps he used to have hair, and it was white back then?
That's nonsense. Bald people don't have colored hair. That's a fact. Yeah, the person who made this ROM I can relate. I mean, he's probably based off the truth if it's Anyway, the other issue is Gazelle's appearance. She's much too pretty. You should recast an old actress with wrinkles to better mimic Lady Dawn. After all, she's the mother of light. She'd be super old if she were still alive today.
But the story is about her childhood.
Next, we have to talk about the magic you used on stage. Too cheap, too shoddy. Do you dare call that a display of aesthetic holy magic?
Lightbringer magic is all but gone in the modern world. They did end up eradicated after all. It's impossible to find a real master of the divine way. We did the best we could after the stage effects available. With the stage effects available.
Don't you worry about all that. I have a genuine tome right here. My teacher gave it to me during our decade of training. I'm sure your next actress can put on a decent magic show.
This is gonna be a long night.
Bruna, are you skinning a boar?
Yes, sir, I am. I went out hunting with Mr. Jaka. He's really talented with the lance. I envy him.
You do? But a bow is a more appropriate weapon for a young lady like yourself.
That's what Mother always says, but I don't really like using a bow. I'd much rather be using a sword, a spear, or even a book of magic.
Well, that definitely explains your growth rates, damn.
Pew pew.
Watch me shoot bad guys with fireballs, lightning, and wind blades. Then I can be a super cool sage, just like my father.
Your father, huh? Do you really think you can find him if you tag along? The world's a big place, kid. It's easy to lose someone among the countless people out there.
That's true. Even so, I'm sure I'll find my dad. How many men with blue hair can there be in Andaron?
More than you might think.
Did someone say... Did somebody say blue hair? Fuck, that's jealous. How am I supposed to know these things, Mangs?
Did somebody say blue hair? Oh my god, I'm jealous.
Is that it?
Gods, I am exhausted. It's shut-eye time. Jaka, will you take the first watch?
Alright, fine. I probably won't get much sleep anyway. And that's gonna be it for me. A shorter episode today. Probably the shortest one I've had so far. Well, maybe this one's longer than 1x, but still. I had a great time. The dialogue here is really interesting. I gotta say. And, Mangs, if you're watching this, you did a great job, honestly. I love these characters, even if I don't agree with all their names. The characters are very well written, and the story is going along really nicely. I can't wait to see what Chapter 3 is gonna have in store. But with that said, take care, guys. Goodbye. Catch you later. And don't forget to stay fucking awesome!